Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play Final Fantasy XI mit Alwyb. Ich muss jetzt erstmal nach Westerruta Baruta und dann in einen bestimmten Turm der Shantotto-Ruin, wo viele Guardians sind, weil ich die erstmal einige killen muss für Key-Items. So, ich bin jetzt hier in den Outer Shantotto Ruins und muss hier Guardians killen. 4 verschiedene Sorten von Guardians für 4 verschiedene Arten von Key Items. Jedes Key Item, also ich muss dann später ein Mob killen. Und der ist erstmal immun gegen jede Form von Damage. Und die Key Items verhindern die Immunität der Damage-Arten. So. Jetzt weiß ich natürlich wieder nicht, wie lange das dauert. So, das scheint wieder etwas länger zu dauern. Ich erspare euch die Farmerei und mache einen Cut, bis ich die Key-Items habe. So, das war mal wieder typisch. Kaum habe ich die Aufnahme beendet, droppen die Key-Items eins nach dem anderen. Okay. Bedeutet, ich kann jetzt in die Outer Shantotto Ruins gehen, in Westerruta Baruta, also in einen anderen Tower, und dort den Kampf machen. Okay, da bin ich. Jetzt wollen wir erstmal unsere Trusts raus. So, und jetzt müsste es hier direkt hier an dem Teil. Enter the battlefield for an errand, the professor's prize. Yes. Ups. Okay, ich musste jetzt alleine bekämpfen. Hallo. Hi. Ja, komm, hier, Attack. So, geht aber. So. Die nerven mich da gerade. So. Okay, nächster. Okay. Ja, vielleicht sollte ich als nächstes den... Weil der macht mir doch viel Aua. Aber naja, jetzt geht's auch schon. Okay, der ist auch gleich. Und... Okay. So, dann muss ich wahrscheinlich nochmal das Fragezeichen an. Nee. Wo sind jetzt meine Key-Items? Habe ich die jetzt oder habe ich die nicht? Ah ja, doch. Peach Coral. Was brauche ich? Ich brauche den, genau, Peach Coral Key und Ripe Starfruit. Okay, ich hab's. Wurde mir das angezeigt? Ich hab's gar nicht gesehen. Ach doch, da wurde es mir angezeigt. Das ging nur so schnell weg. Okay, dann können wir auch schon zurück nach Winters zu Dr. Shantotto. So, da sind wir wieder bei Shantotto. So, dieses eine Trust-Cutscene. Why yes, precisely. This should do quite nicely. Excellent and very well. Now off to Juno with a curse to dispel. Why don't you go on ahead? I must find someone to watch over the laboratory in my stead. Oh, and I'm sorry, but it's my business stance. I'll require my payment of 5000 Gil in advance. Okay, man muss tatsächlich mal das Geld wirklich zahlen. Fine. Here's your money. You're clearly a woman who can recognize a good deal. For powers of my magnitude, the price is a steal. Wohohoho! Okay, und dann denke ich, können wir direkt zurück nach Juno gehen. Ich habe jetzt gerade direkt mein Homepoint auch dahin gelegt. Es ist nicht das Mockhaus in Sandoria, wo ich hin muss. Es ist diese Tür, wo ich jetzt öfter hin muss. So, und da sind wir schon. Mal schauen, ob wir meinen Moogle erlösen können. Oh, Master, thanks heaven you returned. Every second I spend in this goddess-forsaken hovel is giving me the hibbly-chippy Scoopo. Did you speak with the professor? Will she help us, Scoopo? Shantotto has arrived to answer your call. There's a curse to be lifted, no time to stall. Oh yes, there can be no doubt. This hex packs some serious clout. But with my prodigious power, 'tis is a trifling matter, a simple counterspell to spend the spirits that scatter. Whoa-ho-ho-ho! Ghosts and demons go away, don't come back another day. Now be gone, I say. Is that all, Professor? That was awfully quick, Kupo. Is that really so surprising? After all, it was a curse of my own that is to say, yes, the deed is done. The jinx is no more, the day is won. I'll just be on my way now. Ta-da, have fun. Whoa-ho-ho-ho! Ever a curious character, that Professor Shantotto. But no matter. The curse is lifted, oh joy of joyous choice. I'm once again free to flutter about to my heart's content. Oh Kupiruru, my darling, how I've missed you, Kupo. Thank you ever so much, Master. But still we must do something about Dom Kupigliore and that curious eviction notice. After all, without my job, how will I be able to afford Kupuriru's engagement ring? We must act now, Kupo. In fact, I think I float by the boss place right now and see just what in the world is the matter. After all, it just isn't like him to fly off to handle like that, Kupo. He's always been as gentle as a gobu. You just sit tight, Master. I have this whole mess straightened up before you can say checkity ear check. Oh, that's smart. What's the big idea, huh? I paid God good gil for that curse. You think you can just up and dispeckle on curiosity it like that? Why, you're not the boss. Master, this is Toto Cupugliore. The boss is Glaufon's son, a real troublemaker whose arrogance and ambition is exceeded only by his inability to form an intelligible utterance. What's the meaning of this, Cupo? Yeah, I'm Toto, alright. What's it to ya? The old man's on an extended leave of absence, so I've taken control of this family biz in his place. You got the problem with that? And take it up with the management? Oh wait, that's me. Wahahaha! You mean that notice me being firing? That was all you're doing, Cupo? Yeah, I can see that you're as sharp as something that ain't too sharp. That's right. Dear old dad is getting on in years, so I figured it's time for some fresh blood, a new corpulent strategy, if you catch my drift. But this is fraud. Flimflam, Cupo, you don't have the authority. We had a contract written and signed by Cupugliore. Don't see the old man's name nowhere on there, don't you? Haha, you couldn't even tell by all those big adjuncted words I used? You really are dumber than a rock's a box. Listen up, cause I ain't gonna say that once. I was getting sick of waiting around for dear old Pops to hand the companies down to my oh so brilliant selves. So I say to myself, Self, maybe you can get the old man to take some much needed rest and relaxation. Then you can get a head start on being the Decider-in-Chief. What a ridiculous plan, Cupo! Hey, don't look at me. After all, who's a bigger fool? The fool or the guy who's the bigger fool? Anywho, that was my plan, and a darn good one, if I don't not say to myself. Starting right here in this room Errand, one by one I'll turn these mock houses into a controversial service. You know, one that you got to pay for. When you come in demanding all these repairs and reparations, what kind of a crumb do you take me for? Listen, bozos, I shawl the costs around here. As of right now, all mock houses are state to pay. You stay, you pay. And that's actual retrieve, adding an unpaid fees from the previous occupants with accumulated interest. That comes to, let's see here, 11,502 gills, payable immediately. That means now. What? You are out of your noggin, Cupo. We don't have that kind of money. Huh? Sorry, I must have misunderstood you just now. Cause I could have sworn you just said you ain't got the gills. But that couldn't be, cause that would mean your account was in our ears. That's blindness lingo for overdue. And that would mean your deadbeat butt would be out on the street. Like now, you see? So I'll do you a favor and disremember this conversation. And if you're thinking dear old dad is gonna come back to rescue your lousy behinds, you've got another thing coming. Yeah, I think this one-way luxury cruise to Tavnasia will be keeping him busy for the foreseeing future. Kupo. But you don't get to worry. After all, I hear them trolls are leasing out caves in Halvung at very reasonable rates these days. Wahahaha! Toto! I'd heard what a reprobate ruffian he was, but this is ridiculous even for him. Time and again, the Yoru family has tried to impress upon him the importance of honest business, but nothing gets through that thick skull of his. Oh master, whatever shall we do? How can we scare up such a sizable scum of cash, Kupo? Unless... no. It couldn't... it's absolutely Kupo-citively out of the question. But... Master, listen. I want you to re-invite my buried Moogle bank. Moggy bank. Oh, how I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. The hard-earned gill I saved for my honeymoon with my dearest darling Kupiruru. Hours to heart of hard labor in the name of love down the drain, Kupo. Oh, that agony. Oh, how it pains my tender Moogle heart. But we have no choice, Kupo. I beg of you, master. You must hop on your chocobo, make your way to Utunga jungle and dig up my nest egg, Kupo. We shall pay that thoroughly Toto his money. But don't worry, master. The boss will set everything straight when he returns. In fact, I'll try to track him down while you're away, Kupo. Oh, and master, not to be mistrustful, but don't ever even think of helping yourself with my secret savings. I've got my cash counted down to the last beast coin, Kupo. Jo, und dann war's das wieder für heute. Beim nächsten Mal suchen wir die Ersparnisse von unserem Moogle. Bis dahin, macht's gut.